It's Friday, August 7th. Happy Friday! Today, we'll be talking about the company Meta being fined more than $500 million for failing to warn the public about dangers on its platforms, especially for children. Not enough water on the island of Puerto Rico, and an 18-year-old who sets the world record for being the youngest male college professor. My name is Lily, and this is Newsicle.
Wake up, tune in, it's time to know what's happening fast, what's moving slow. Stories big and stories small, it's Newsicle, we've got it all. Smart news, cool views, this is Newsicle.
Top stories.
Firstly, in breaking news last night, a court in the United States has just ordered Meta, the company that owns Facebook and Instagram, to pay $567 million for not warning about dangers its platforms pose to children. This is the largest ruling against the company over child safety, with the judge saying that Meta did not do enough to protect young users from harm. The case showed that the company knew its apps could expose children to unsafe content, like upsetting posts or contact with strangers, but it did not act quickly enough to fix the problems. The money from the fine will help support children who are affected, including help for mental health, which means taking care of how people think and feel. The court also told Meta to improve its safety tools, find better ways to check users' ages, and make it easier for schools to report accounts used by children who are too young. Meta says it disagrees with the decision and plans to appeal, which means asking a higher court to review the case.
Top story number 2.
Next, the tropical island of Puerto Rico, which is located about 1,000 miles southeast of Florida, is running out of water. Puerto Rico is a territory of the United States, which means the people who live there are U.S. citizens, even though it is not one of the 50 states. About 3.2 million people call Puerto Rico home. A serious drought has gripped the island for months, with very little rain falling to refill the rivers and water basins that people depend on. In fact, July was the driest month in San Juan in over 120 years, and it was also one of the hottest. Because there is not enough water to go around, the government has started rationing it, which means people are only allowed to use water on certain days. More than 180,000 homes and businesses will have their water turned off for 48 hours at a time, then turned back on for a while, then off again in a repeating cycle. The rationing affects San Juan, which is the capital city, and several other cities across the island. The governor has declared a state of emergency, and weather experts say the dry conditions will likely last until September. Puerto Rico has faced water rationing before, in 2015, 2016, and 2020, but this drought is one of the worst in recent memory.
Top story number 3.
Lastly, in August 2023, an 18-year-old named Nathan Thomas walked into a classroom at Miami-Dade College in Florida. Most people his age were starting college as students, but Nathan was starting his job as a college professor. This week, Guinness World Records confirmed that Nathan is the youngest male college professor ever recorded. He was 18 years old and 346 days when he started, breaking a record that had been standing for 306 years. The previous record holder was Colin McLaren, a Scottish mathematician who became a professor at 19 in the year 1717. Nathan's journey began much earlier than most. He started taking college classes at Miami-Dade College when he was just 10 years old, then moved to Florida International University at 14, where he got both his bachelor's and master's degree in electrical engineering with honors. Now 21, Nathan teaches engineering to students nearly his own age and is studying law at the University of Miami with plans to graduate in 2028. Wow! Joke time! This joke comes from Sav Tolida. What do witches like to eat? Sandwiches. Thanks, Sav. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope you have an amazing weekend and talk to you on Monday.